Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is just a really chill session. I am studying those Rosa Gallery paints that I have, and these are some of the works I want to bring into you, some of the works that I do when I'm studying a paint. Basically, I try to find out its mixing capabilities, what is its strengths, what weaknesses they have. Where here sees me starting out with the yellow ochre. I believe this is YR now YO42 and PY42 and PY43 mixture. And basically what I do is put little dots. And first you saw me put 3 dots or a big glomp, and then a glomp that's a little medium to that, then one little dot, then one little dot, then another little dot. And then you see me go back again with that green. I believe this is their green version, and I didn't think this is PG8. And again, I'll do the reverse of that. Put one glop where I see one little dot, a medium glop where I see another little dot. Try to do a 1-to-1 ratio, and then do one little dot. And that's basically because my mixing strategy here is to do 3 times the amount, 2 times the amount, a 1-to-1 ratio, and do again in the reverse 3 times to the amount, 2 times the amount, and then another 3 times to the amount. I'm going in there, try to see the different variations, and I try to do at least 5 of this color mixing. You can do more, guys, you can do more, but I think 5 for me, 5 different strengths is a very good range for me to see the range of values and hues that I could get with this mixture. You can see me there again putting those little globs together. I actually am in love with this brush. This is a number 6 brush that I got from AliExpress. I got it long before the pandemic, and I don't even see them again on AliExpress, and this is a really good brush. I've had it now for at least 2 years, and it's really good. The only thing that problem I have with it, it has a little loss of its point, but that's okay for me. I mean, it's a great brush. I love using it. Great detail brush. And you see me again going in there. The color I'm mixing here is the yellow ochre and the umber, and I'm doing that same method again with my little globs, just mixing away, trying to understand these Rosa Gallery paints. The one thing that I love about them is that I feel that they are of pure pigments, and it's not fighting me when I'm doing these mixing. Here you see me putting down that sepia, I believe, and I'm going to water it down a bit because it's a little dark for me. That sepia is really dark. And there you see me water it down just a bit, just so that I can understand that color. You'll see me put the little globs and go back in there and put a little bit more sepia there just to try to understand the color because it's really dark. One of the other things I enjoy with that, as you can see, I'm trying to figure out the range of where I'm going to go from sepia to umber, from umber to sepia. Little globs. I am doing, that's the 1-to-1 ratio, that's the 2-to-1 ratio, and then the last one is the huge glob of umber to sepia. And again, just trying to understand those colors. One of the things that I am trying to find my head around is the multi-pigment of this Rosa Gallery watercolor paints. As you know, guys, I don't really work a lot with paints that are made from multiple pigments. I love my watercolor paints to be pure pigment only, and so that's why it's important for me to do this study with this paint. This is actually towards the end. I only have about 1 more color to do. I think the last color I have to do is actually the burnt sienna or dark sienna. I think that's the last color I have to do for this study, and I put it like in a grid format where you see me have little arrows going towards the grid, and I'm just trying to try to maximize my mixing capabilities of this chart, not necessarily just to do one step up chart, but to try to maximize the mixing capabilities, to see the different colors that it can mix with. This is very, very, very useful tool for anybody who wants to go into watercolor, and that's why I think it's important for me to share it with you, because it may not be something a more seasoned artist used, but this tool is something I, who am a newbie to art and to watercolor, use a lot. And I didn't even discover it. I found it out that this works for me. I didn't even discover this grid. Like I said, it's something that works for me. I'm not going to take credit for it because I'm sure people have been using this grid long before I used it. And I just have one last little section to do, and that's between the yellow ochre and the sepia. Just try to find, I think the colors that I mixed the sepia with was the green, the umber, and the yellow ochre. Those were the three colors that I mixed the sepia with, so that I can find out the values of the sepia, and so that I can find the range of the sepia. And I think I'm repeating myself here, just in different ways. Guys, it's been so much fun. I am sure that when I'm finished with all these color studies and finished with using this Rosa Gallery paint on a couple practice pieces, I'll be confident enough to bring this to you guys for a review, so you can see, that the range of this and how I work with it and how I use this. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey, and as always, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.